Yes, indeed. My next guest is a sex educator who hosts Talk Sex with Sue Johanson, which airs Sunday nights on the Oxygen Network. Please welcome Sue Johanson. I love you. You're beloved. That's very nice.
I loved your flying in.
You like the flying? Did you think it was sexy?
We decided you could do that as a sex thing, you know? You know, when you get bored with your relationship and things are kind of flat and like, oh, is he done yet? You know, that kind of thing.
What are you talking about? You want me to naked get on that thing and then fly at my wife at 100 miles an hour?
Yeah, I want her here saying, come get it, honey.
That's a horrifying vision, the whole thing. First of all, it would have to be on television because it's here at a studio.
Well, not only that, but you're liable to miss.
Yes, yes. And in an aroused state, that could be painful, yeah.
Yeah, that's going to hurt big times.
Yes, thank you.
And besides, you know,
we're off the track already.
Yeah.
We're in terrible trouble, too, and I was trying so hard.
When you get there, you know, and there you are. If you're nervous and you're uptight, you don't have an erection, now what do? Oh, I'm sorry. Of course, you always do. Oh, silly me.
How dare you do that to me? That's...
Well, I didn't do that.
Oh, hey, that was your problem.
Not my problem, darling.
Well, don't look at me. Oh, there's nobody there.
You're not kidding.
No,
oh,
listen,
sorry.
listen. Sue,
sorry.
Sue, this is not the Catskills. Please. We have a lot of... People want real information from you, okay? They need to know about my... You know,
peccadillos.
Now listen, Sue. I've read that one of the questions you get the most is, how do I keep my romance alive? How do I keep it exciting? Is that the question you get the most?
Well, that's the one that I wanted you to fly in on the Flyboy, with the Flyboy.
Right. You think that, so you're saying that it's actually a good idea for people to try new things?
Absolutely. Have fun. Use your imagination. Think back to some of your sexual fantasies, the dream that you had, the flying, and...
Wait a minute. That was not a sexual fantasy. How was that a sexual fantasy? No. I just thought it would be cool. And the helmet with the... Do you think the helmet was significant?
It's smoking, honey. It was smoking.
All right, for God's sake, Sue. I'm admitting now it may have been sexual.
Yes, I think so.
But what about, okay, a lot of times you hear that people are supposed to dress up. Do you think that's a good idea, that married couples should dress up?
Get dressed up as a doctor, your partner dressed up as a nurse. How about the pizza delivery guy? Or
that's from pornos.
That's
the guy that says, you want it with extra sausage?
Yeah.
That guy?
That'll be $18.
Yeah.
Plus a tip.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So maybe leave the tip on the dresser. Okay.
What are good things for women to dress up as, do you think?
Well, of course, they can always dress up, I think, as a prostitute, as a hooker.
What?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, the black mesh stockings. And that tight, push them up, shove them out.
You can't say breasts?
I can say breasts, fine.
Oh, okay.
I have no problem.
Wait a minute. Okay, so you think that the woman maybe could be a prostitute and the guy could be a pizza delivery guy?
Yes, absolutely.
Or the doctor and the prostitute? Now, what about, well, they go to doctors, too.
Not often enough.
Okay. Good Lord, this is strange.
Hang in there, honey.
Oh, yeah, I will. What about, you think that couples should get into sleeping bags together? Is that right?
Wouldn't that be fun, to have sex in a sleeping bag? Now, it's really got to have a strong zipper. If there's going to be any kind of action in that sleeping bag.
It would get very hot in there, I would think.
You better believe it, darling. That's the whole idea.
All right, let's move on to my next question. When do we hit our sexual prime? Because I'm still waiting. When is that? When do we...
The myth is that guys hit their sexual... They were born horny, actually. They're playing with it long before they were 6 months old. But actually...
You believe that's true?
Oh, yes.
Okay.
I have a son.
Yeah.
I know, it's true. But they have the idea that
he must love it when you talk about him this way on television.
He's so used to it that doesn't pay any attention to me.
What was that going up over his forehead?
Just right over the top.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So sexual prime for the man, it is
anytime. But it starts to fade a little bit when they get 35, 40, up in there.
Oh, I've got some time then.
Oh yeah, lots of time. Yeah. And it slows down, and it takes a little bit longer to get turned on.
Yeah.
To become sexually aroused, and you got to have an imagination to do this.
Sure.
Females get horny at the same age.
Oh, really? I always thought it was later that they
No,
have
I know. That's the myth, and that's the unfortunate part. Because the trouble is that most females don't recognize the symptoms of sexual arousal. Like, you guys are lucky. You've got an indicator. Donga, 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 donga.
Sue, we got you the first time. Everyone knew what you were talking about.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean, right?
Oh, you
Yes.
wish. You wish.
What are you talking about? Oh, come
Back
on.
to this again.
No, this episode will not air now. Let's move on to sex toys. You believe that sex toys, if people are nervous about going to a store to buy them, that they can make sex toys at home.
Yes.
Can you give us an example?
Well, homemade sex toys. There's lots of things that you can use that you've got around the house, besides the carrot, the cucumber, and the regular thing. But I'm thinking of the...
I blacked out for a minute, but I'm okay.
Again?
I'm fine. So what else? What else
Again?
besides those, you mentioned food group, yeah.
Yeah, the food group, the 10 foods, basic foods you need. I want your cell phone.
Cell phone?
So put your cell phone on vibrate.
And then where does it go?
If you have to ask, we have a problem.
Okay.
And then you get your partner to phone you on a regular basis.
So you put your cell phone on vibrate, drop it down your pants,
Yes.
and then wait for a call.
No, well, you've already arranged for somebody to call you.
Oh, well, it doesn't really matter who calls, does it? It's
No,
just
it doesn't
vibrating.
matter at all.
It could be AT&T calling. It could be anybody. It doesn't matter.
It could be your bill collector.
Yeah. Okay. What else? What else besides the cell phone?
Now, the other one that people never think of is the electric toothbrush.
Oh, jeez.
And you take the electric toothbrush, and not the bristle side, but the flat back side.
I hope not the bristle side.
But the flat back side.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
turn it on. And use that as a vibrator.
This is your symbol for a lot of things, I'm noticing. Okay, so you use that. Of the sex toys that are made by professionals, who do you believe makes the best? If anyone's watching right now and isn't ashamed to go into a store, who makes the best? Are there...
The best sex toys that are available today, it's changing dramatically. And sex toys are now going very, very high class. Really nice sex toys. No more bodacious blondes with the little skirts and the high heels and that look. Come on, big guy look on their face.
You mean like a blow-up doll or something?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So what should people be looking for? Should they be looking...
A good class act. They're expensive, but they're worth it. And you go to a big sex store, a big one.
So like one of the Walmart sex stores, like a place that's doing a lot of business.
You know what? Can you see yourself at the checkout counter at Walmart?
Well, I don't know. You just said go to a big sex store.
Well, a sex store, though, that does nothing else but sell sex toys and sex books and sex games.
Right.
And birthday cards and things like that.
Birthday cards?
Have you never been into... Oh, dear.
What's a sex birthday card?
Oh, they're
you
funny.
Oh, happy birthday, and you open it, and
Yeah, that's...
something jumps out at you?
Oh, yes. In your dreams.
Incredible.
But you've got to go to one that's big and that's bright. I don't want a little dark hole in the wall where they're selling porno flicks.
Well, that's too bad. That's because you're advocating the death of the good old mom and pop sex store.
No. I want a
that
big
was on
one.
every corner in small town America.
No, I want a big one.
I'm sick of the big corporations taking over.
Oh, well, you just go and fight it, honey, because you're going to end up with Debbie doing Dallas again.
That's a good film.
Back in 1950.
So
We've
they
come along.
digitally remastered it. It's in high def now. It's got director's commentary.
And what else?
I don't know.
Enhancement.
All right. You know
And
what?
so I want clerks there
You want clerks there?
that are knowledgeable in the sex store.
Oh, we're still in the sex store.
We're still
okay.
in the sex store. I don't know
Okay.
where you are, but I'm in the sex store.
I had left and gone to get ice cream at Baskin
Oh, I
Robbins.
see. Okay. Well, that
I'm
won't
having
work.
ice cream.
That's not a good idea. Oh. Did you like this job?
Our time is so up, Sue.
He's saying our time is so up.
Talk Sex with Sue Johanson airs Sunday nights at 11 p.m. on Oxygen Network, and I really enjoy talking to you. Would you come back soon, please?
I would love to.
Sue Johanson, everybody. Ingrid Michaelson is coming up.